Alright, back for another roguelike. So I don't go to work till 8. It's 5 o'clock. And it's cold and I need coffee. Alright. Oh, maybe I need to brighten this screen. I don't know how that shows up in the video. Alright. Let's see, I was on world. So let's build this. There. That's right, the count characters and string thingy. I need to do I need to go back and learn. So I've forgotten so much C. I need to go back and do that too. I need to have a learning C series. That's what I think. Learning C. Did that show up on the recording? It was like a female voice that said, "Hmm, hmm." Sounded weird. I've heard that once before. Kind of odd. I wonder if it's Copilot or somebody. What's the let's see, you got Siri on Apple. What's Microsoft's? Maybe it's some AI voice or something. All right, whatever. Trying to find a place to put my coffee. Oh, all right. I've got a lot of stuff checked out, it looks like. So I'm going to do that. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this 120? That's the I think that's how many columns we have in here. Where's it at? Where's it at? That. The heck is it? The heck is it? Layout. Yeah, 120 wide. See here, if it's greater than 120, it breaks. That means it caps it at 120. Once it hits 121, and it's not the end, it comes in here. It's 121, it breaks out and returns just 120. I'm not going to replace that right yet. Okay, so what was the error on that? Okay, what do I have to? Okay. Oh, I never put it in the header file. Or let me see here. Because that was just a regular, before we had classes. Let's see this here. I don't know if that really goes in there. I think it should be in game. Well, I don't know. There's still some architecture I need to hammer out. Okay, I do not see it here. Actually, it should be character pointer, shouldn't it? Oh, I gotta go back over pointers again. And really do it up. Oh, what was it? I saw something. There was a video that came on my YouTube feed. But it made me remember that even though even though the array the array name is a pointer to the first element of the array, but it's not actually a pointer in the sense that you can change the address, which is what I tried to do in one of the other videos. I forgot all about that. So if I'm forgetting stuff like that, I need to go back and just go through the a C book. Oh, because yeah, that was because what was I doing? I was trying to. It was something to do with it. I passed in an array, but I was wanting to return the array. And I ended up with a better design. You just pass in the array, change it, and that's it. Through reference. Kind of like in Windows Win32 programming, you have structs. And a lot of times you'll just pass in the struct, or you'll take in a struct and change what you need to change. And that's just, it's already changed. You don't return anything. Of course, in functional programming, you might take in a state object, change it, but then create another whole state object and to put it back. You can really go kind of all in on that, where you would have a function that actually changed like one member of a class or something and return the whole thing again. Oh, all right. Got that done. Okay, info, snprintf. SNPrintf, what is that? That's a C function. Is that just standard lib? Let me see. 552. Probably standard lib. Let's see. Shouldn't it be lib.h? I don't know. No, still got S in world. So it's not standard lib. What else would that be? String? I'm guessing. Nope. All right. It might be in game though. Oh, probably standard IO. That's probably it. Which means game may not even need it. You know, it's easier sometimes just to type something than to do all this copy paste. Oh, come on. Yay. All right, we are cutting it down, ain't we? Look at this. Almost done. You got to start start making your bets on whether it runs the first time. I'm doing my coffee. I'm anxious to get it back going and start working on features. All right, info is the big thing here. Well, that's a big swath of errors, isn't it? And all that. Now it looks like it's just a bunch of pointers out of game. So game instance, what does it get? Info. Oh, get info here. There's a bunch of these. All right, where's all my infos at? I need to just do that. Let me see this. Well, I need an info here. Info here. There. Find. Find all. You got to be careful with find all, cause see how it finds it inside other ones. So, all right, get rid of that. Okay, that was two there. If there's a bunch of them in one function, then you just want to do it up here. And that was what, a character pointer info? Think, right? see. Yeah. These should be in a player there. Thinking of a concept of a level now, because at some point we got to be able to generate levels too. It starts off on the first level. More screen. So that'd be game instance, get fog of war. Get FOW screen. This is used twice, so. Titles pro. I don't know if title's there either. Yeah, it's there. Get title. See how I'm grouping a lot of these? It's usually a good idea. Console. What I may end up doing here, there's so much inside here that I'm going to end up just, man, I may move all this over back into game. There's just too much of that. Anyway, I'll do the architecture later, but that's what I'm thinking at the moment. Of course, this would probably go into a screen object. And then whatever it needs when it's first created is passed into the constructor. Anyway, I'm just going to get this working now and then change that later. See, like bytes written. This whole thing is dependent on all those variables in there. Yeah, I think this needs to be in game. That way we don't have to have any of this. I'm starting to think, why even have the world when we have the game? I'm wondering if level would take the place of world. I think that's where it's going to go. I think so. I think it is. Yeah, I think we're going to replace this. Let's do that. I don't like this. Let's just do a game instance. And then right here, copy that. And then the rest of this will go in there. Copy that, go back here. There. Or actually, that's got to be public. Why is there a W there? So we just need this part here. Okay, let's make sure that can compile still. Oh, we got past the game. Yay. Okay, info second line start position. On 304. 304. Where are you? Initialize info section. Yeah, once again, this needs to be in game. Let's move this. Or should it? Should that be? So I think world is going to be level. So do we need to, what's it doing here? Screen width, clear. All it's doing is clearing this. I'm going to move that back into game. Because it's writing to that area anyway. So I think we need to be doing that. So once again, we're going to do the same thing here. That way we keep the logic until I can absolutely have more time to do things. So let's do that. Copy that, put it back in here. Oh, what was it? Yeah, I think level is a better name, really. Yeah, draw level instead of draw world. Because when I was first creating this, it made more sense as a world because it was just one little thing. Because this all started off just playing around. By the time I started documenting caverns, um, I just had the border on the screen. If you go look at my first video, I just had the border and you could, move an O around the screen and it left trails and stuff like that. And then I decided, oh, Let's, take it seriously and make it into a full-fledged game and document the process. But that's why you have, that's why we're having to do this so much refactoring. It was more like a prototype. Okay, so floor and all that is already in here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Whatever. What do we got? Info second line start position on 304. Oh. Okay, so we took care of that. Now what? 304, 304 should be gone. Info size on 305, that should be gone because I changed that whole file. So let's go ahead and build again. Or not file, but got rid of that. Okay, in game, we have clear info section, info I found. Oh man, where is that? Ugh. Clear info section. So we're gonna have that in here too. Here it is right here. Clear info section. Let's move that into here. Take that out. Put that over here. Length of starting offset. That, where's this at? Sections, a member of world. Where's that at? Oh, did I remove it? Did you see this? Got characters in string. It's already up here and protected. Hold on. Actually, that shouldn't be there. That should be up here. Yeah, we shouldn't have that in world. There's no need for other objects to call that. Like this here. I think player needs it on that. Which I don't like the objects. I mean, some dependencies you can't help. You're always gonna have some kind of dependencies, but you should try to reduce those as much as possible. Protect and clear info section. Where's it being done at anyway? So I should be able to access private from an internal function. Where am I doing it from? Oh, I called it from world, didn't I? Yeah. See, okay, world clear info section. Okay. Yeah. Move that back out. Can I access private monitor? All right, where am I at? Ah. Okay, game. Oh, it's world. World clear info section. Where's that at? Okay, I changed that. Clear info section here. So I should have it here. Clear info section. What am I doing here? Clear info section. Put that back up here. I got too many of those. So that's there. So over here, we should be calling that right there. Game instance section. So we shouldn't have it here. Clear info section. That should not be there. Oh, wait. Yes, it should. Because I'm just passing through. I'm passing everything through. That's right. Clear info section here. Oh, protected. Why are these protected? They shouldn't be protected. Those should be private. Because we don't have any kind of, we don't have, these aren't being subclassed. Clear info section here, blah, blah. And then in here, world. Okay, so this is calling its own. Game instant there. Now game. Shouldn't be anything going on with game. Cannot access private memory declared in class world. Yeah, but I took that out. Oh, wait. 14. Yeah. It's private. Now, where am I? Oh, because I'm not inside of a function, huh? No, I'm calling it the, whoa, game instance. I'm calling the one on game instance here. Okay, where's it being called at, though? Oh, man. Update info second line. Inside world. So clear info section. So that should call its own. Find. Info section. Game instance. So we should be able to call private methods inside of our own methods. So we should be from here, from inside this function of world, we should be able to call that. At least that's how it works in other languages. Does it not work like that in C++? Okay, and then in game, we have public. And then here, game, clear info section here. I'm just not seeing what the problem is here. Let's read into it a little bit more. Okay, world, clear info section. Cannot access private memory declared in class world. So, I mean, that's pretty obvious. It's saying we can't access it. Where's my phone? Let's see what's going on. I gotta start my Wi-Fi or my hotspot. Oh man. See, that class's own member functions. Isn't that what I'm doing? Do I have a public accessor? Okay, this is from game. Game CPP 25. Right here. What am I doing in here? Game CPP. Oh, look at that. I'm calling all the way back into world. Wow, that's crazy. I had no idea that was even there. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to the error message. See, I just saw this world clear info section. Totally ignored this. Wow. All right. All right. 152. Now this is inside game. So see, we moved it again. 152 CPP. What are we doing here? Ah, there we go. Copy and paste will get you every time. That should be info. Good gravy. Yay, made it through game. All right, now we're back into that. I don't need to be connected anymore. And it's about time for me to go. Screen height, screen width, screen blah blah blah. Count characters as string. World CPP. Member function. 31. Okay, this here, enter there. I think I moved it, didn't I? No. Private there. Oh, I had two of these, didn't I? No. Oh. All right, what's the error message? Oh, it's no, that's integer. Found in world. 31. Oh, it's got to be a const. There. Screen height, screen width, screen width. Okay, 375. I need to go. 375. All right, screen height, screen width, draw border. Screen width. Okay, let's do this. Screen width. Wow, we made it through. All right, take bets. Do you think it's gonna work? What do you think? Are we gonna be able to run this thing? You know we gotta try this. There's no way this thing's gonna run. Because I know some of it doesn't work, like restart and all that. Let's see what we got. Where am I at? Where is that thing anyway? Oh, caverns. There. All right, here we go. No. All right. Well, at least we got everything converted. That's gonna be it for now. It's 6 o'clock. I gotta get out of this parking lot. And well, we got all everything moved into classes. So now we just gotta wire it up correctly and get it to working. And that's what's coming up on the next video. If you like watching me do this stuff, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. That way I can grow this channel and do a lot more good stuff because I love programming. If you love programming, then you need to join me. All right, well, you have a great day. I got to get out of here. Bye.